Hey guys, it is Friday, about 11:20, going out, gonna do some Uber, and I didn't edit my yesterday's video, because I figured I'm not gonna go out at Friday night, so right now is kind of the only time that would be good for Ubering for me. You know, it's just too many party people on a Friday night. And yeah, got a couple requests pretty quickly, so that was good. And yeah, dropping those off. And oh yeah, here, surprise puppies! That's right guys, somebody has their puppies off leash and I get to pet them. Always love to pet a free running puppy. Yeah, so that was pretty great. You know, sometimes you just get to pet a dog. And one of the dogs put its tongue in my mouth, and I didn't like that part of it, but you know, sometimes puppies are just going wild. Yeah. Anyways, on to the next delivery. Some cafe. Took a little while, but you know, that's just how it is sometimes. Yeah. Then it was a bit slow, so kind of just rode up Shaw Street, heading back towards my house. And yeah, still just online. Guess I hadn't been out for that long, so I decided to just hang out and wait for another request to come in. It's probably only a little bit after noon, and I got a Happy Burger and a Sneaky D request. Bringing those over to like Shaw and DuPont area. I forget the actual street names. But there was a couple of signs up for street parties and yard sales tomorrow, so I'll probably check those out. Should be neat. And yeah, on my way home saw this lamp. It was kind of cool looking. It's got that antique vibe. A bunch of articulating joints and stuff. Needed to be rewired though, so I didn't bother picking it up. And yeah, as I was going home, I remembered that you know, Ontario Place, shit's going down, so I went offline and I'm gonna go have a look at Ontario Place before they start really fucking it up on Monday. They're gonna be cutting down trees and doing a bunch of bullshit. So this weekend is kind of the last weekend that you can have at West Island. And yeah, I'm gonna go check it out. There's a ton of trees here that they're gonna cut them down. And apparently since Ontario Place is built on contaminated fill, they're like, oh, it's all trash, we gotta get rid of it for that mega spa. And most people know that that's bullshit. Like, just look around, you know, all the trees are doing pretty well for themselves. So yeah, rode along the outer rim of the island to the viewpoint here. That's looking out to the southwest. It's a clear day, so you can see Hamilton pretty easily here. And this is the Teach Beach, it's nicknamed. Toronto's only Pebble Beach. When they redevelop the area, that's just going to be gone. They're planning on just having big stone pavers that you can still kind of get into the water, but people like that it's a pebble beach. Specifically because they don't like sand. You know, it's nice to have options. And then here's the other side of the pathway. If you saw, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 days ago when I was here. If you wanted to connect to the East Island, you couldn't all summer. And yeah, all these trees at risk right now. Might be some of the last pictures and videos. Like, who knows, they might just go ahead and bulldoze it. And yeah, over here, the Japanese Canadian Centennial Bell, which is gifted to, I guess, Ontario Place or Toronto. to commemorate 100 years of Japanese Canadians living in Canada. And yeah, they're gonna take that down on Monday. Some guys actually came by and they started setting up the striker for it. That'll be up all weekend. So you can at least hear it one last time. If you're watching this when it's posted, like, you could go and strike it yourself. So while they're doing that, I rode around in the more like center part of West Island, where they have all the abandoned silo things here and stuff. And through the cave. Someone's vandalized it. Yeah. Ontario Place could use a refresh. I would like it if it was all just in a public park though, instead of Mega Spa. Yeah. I'm not a fan of the Mega Spa. And yeah, checking on the guys. They're still setting up. Look like they're almost done though. So yeah, bike down into the lower plaza area. Again, big wasted opportunity here. I don't know why they didn't set up more like Christmas village-y type things, holiday fake town kind of stuff. Like, you could have cool events here if you just had cool events. But mostly it's just sat empty. Oh, and I saw a hummingbird going for these flowers, which is kind of cool. I haven't seen many hummingbirds just hanging out. I'll see them at my like dad's house and they come by the feeder, and they're really flighty though, so it's hard to get a good look at them. But this one didn't seem too bothered by me. I'm on just like the other side of the pathway, just watching them. So that's pretty cool. They are migratory birds, so hopefully it'll be out of here before you know, everything starts getting fucked up. Yeah. So yeah, back at the bell. And gonna give it a good ring. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's not that loud actually, but in person you can really feel the vibrations coming off the bell. Especially if you just touch the bell too, it's pretty cool. So yeah, definitely worth coming out and checking out if you can. I had to give it another strike too. It's neat. And yeah. It's kind of crazy, like I never learned about the Japanese Canadians getting put in internment camps in like school or anything. Like I wasn't surprised when I heard about all those native kids being like, you know, finding all those bodies at the residence schools or whatever. Because I learned about that in high school, but I don't know, maybe I just missed the day where they talked about the internment camps for the Japanese Canadians. And they like seized and sold all their like houses and businesses and stuff. Pretty like fucked up. You know, just another one of those Canadian oops moments. Anyways, there's another reason that I came to Ontario Place. Since they're just gonna like fuck up this whole area and like not keep any of the original shorelines, this is all just gonna get filled in or whatever. I'm stealing some of these rocks. That's right, guys. Some of these rocks are going in the aquarium, and I'm looking for like some natural styled rocks. You know, there's plenty of concrete, gravelly mixed in ones. And there goes some Ontario Place worker guys. Luckily I hadn't taken any rocks at that point, so no crimes committed yet. But yeah, I found a few good ones. There's definitely like a lot of like huge ones that would be really hard to carry on the bike. I think I was pushing it a little bit with what I took, weight limit wise, but not too bad. And in the end it worked out because the aquariums really aren't that big, so I had to take some smaller ones anyways, if I wanted them to like fit. So yeah, got some heavy rocks in my bag now, and I'm leaving Ontario Place. Honestly, I might come back tomorrow. I think there's a protest or something going on, but Saturday might be a pretty busy day for me. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. I was just noticing how like empty the Lakeshore Boulevard was. We didn't have an active TL at all this summer. It always annoyed me how people would be like, there's a bike trail right there, you don't need to close some of the lanes. I'm like, motherfucker, there's like a whole other highway right next to the Lakeshore Boulevard. Like, just use that highway. Like, come on, guys. And BMO failed. Another injustice in Ontario, or Toronto specifically, the FIFA World Cup coming. And they're gonna spend like $3 billion upgrading that soccer field. Ugh. And all the soccer fans are like, oh, the city is gonna make $3 billion easy off of all the tourism. I'm like, I don't know about that. Like, $3 billion is kind of a lot of money for like what, like 8 soccer games? I don't think that's gonna pan out. Plus, it like doesn't pan out for pretty much every city that hosts those games. Yeah. There's no justice in this world. Anyways, just heading home now. All in all, pretty nice bike ride today. And when I got home, there was a squirrel hanging out. It was kind of freaking out because it was like cornered, I guess. Kind of funny to see a squirrel freak out a little bit. But they figured it out. Anyways, here's the 3 rocks that I took. I like how this one can be balanced, and it's got that like, ooh, tipsy, might fall over kind of vibe to it. Of course, if I was to put it in the aquarium, I would glue it together. I mean, I see people on YouTube gluing their rocks together, and they say it's fine, so hopefully it would work. And I kind of like how it is there. This rock's got like plenty of little dents and details in it. It's nice. It reminds me of some of the huge boulders that I've seen on like nature hikes and stuff, so I'll keep messing with it.